If you're a small church administrator like me, I bet you know this feeling. That little knot in your stomach when someone mentions the phrase annual financial review. Visions of last-minute scrambling, missing receipts, and puzzling discrepancies, right? It can definitely feel overwhelming. But one thing I've learned over the years is it doesn't have to be that way. So my goal today is to help you transform that dread into confidence. Because a well-prepared financial review isn't just about checking boxes for compliance. It's about demonstrating incredible stewardship, building deep trust within the congregation, and truly ensuring the health and integrity of your ministry's finances. For us in small churches, this process assures our congregation that their generous contributions are handled with the utmost care. It provides our leadership with crucial insights and can even strengthen our position for future grants or partnerships if needed. So how do we get ahead of that chaos and stay organized all year long? Well, I've got 5 simple strategies that will help you approach your next review with clarity, purpose, and total peace of mind. Okay, strategy number 1, maintain meticulous records. Yes, we've talked about this in previous posts, but this is truly the foundation. Consistent, accurate record keeping throughout the year will save you countless hours and headaches when review time approaches. Trust me on this one, I've been there. So let's briefly go over what this looks like. First, you'll need to track every transaction. This means every dollar in, every dollar out. It includes dates, amount, description, and categories. Don't skip a single one. Second, keep all documentation. This means storing all receipts, invoices, bank statements, donation records, payroll documents, and any other financial correspondence in its designated file. And third, categorize consistently. This may seem like a lot of work, but it gets easier once you've gotten organized. It's best to use the exact same expense and income categories month after month. This makes things much easier when it's time to add everything up and create reports. If you really want to streamline the process, a simple church bookkeeping spreadsheet can be your absolute best friend. It helps you keep track of everything as it happens, so you're not scrambling to figure it all out later. And if you're a little more tech savvy, you can always check out church management software too. A lot of these tools come with built-in accounting features, which is super helpful. But if you're like me, you can just use apps to snap photos of receipts right from your phone. It saves so much time. And when it comes to storing your files, simple cloud options like Google Drive or Dropbox work great. They're easy to use, secure, and are often free for basic storage. Now, this leads us right into our second crucial strategy. Reconcile bank statements monthly. Think of reconciling your bank account each month like doing a quick checkup. You're just comparing what's in your records, like your spreadsheet or ledger, with what the bank shows. It helps you catch mistakes early, like missing or wrong entries, make sure everything lines up, and even spot anything suspicious right away. Doing this regularly means you won't face a mountain of unresolved issues at year end. It's exactly like checking your car's oil regularly instead of waiting for the engine light to come on. This continuous checkup really reassures you and your team that everything is on track. Now, strategy number 3 is all about integrity. Implement a system for approval and separation of duties. Handling money in a small church comes with big responsibility. Even if it's just a few of us managing the finances, it's still super important to keep things honest, clear, and accountable. No matter the size of your team, these are a few simple principles to stick with, like dual signatures. This requires 2 signatures for checks above a certain amount, and separate roles. Ideally, the person who records transactions should not be the same person who deposits money, nor the same person who reconciles the bank statements. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. My church is small, So how can we do that? I get it, and you're right. In smaller churches like ours, where a full separation of duties might not be entirely feasible, we need to find creative ways to involve at least one other trusted person. This could mean having two non-related individuals open mail and record donations, or having a committee member co-sign checks even if they aren't directly involved in daily bookkeeping. The key is involving at least two sets of eyes. And don't forget expense approvals. All expenses should be pre-approved by designated leadership. Here are a few other simple strategies that are super helpful for small ministries. Get those cash donations deposited right away. Don't let money sit around. It's just asking for trouble. Use pre-numbered offering envelopes. This may seem old school, but it's by far the easiest way to track what's what. Keep fundraiser income separate. Events can get a little messy, so it's best to reconcile those donations on their own. These practices create checks and balances that protect everyone involved and provide peace of mind during a review. Remember, this preparation isn't just for you. It's about building confidence and transparency for your volunteers and the entire congregation. Moving along to number 4, organize your files systematically. When your reviewer asks for the utility bills for July or all donation records from Q3, you want to be able to find them instantly, right? No frantic searching. So here's how I approach it. For physical files, use clearly labeled folders. For instance, label them this way: Bank Statements 2024, Utilities 2024, or Donor Receipts 2024, and so forth. For digital files, set up matching folders on your computer or in cloud storage, like Google Drive or Dropbox. Make sure to drop your scanned receipts into the right folders so everything stays organized. And when the year wraps up, label a folder with the year and stash all your financial records from that year in one spot, somewhere safe but easy to access if you ever need them again. A well-organized filing system significantly speeds up the review process and prevents those last-minute searches. It truly makes a world of difference for me when I know exactly where everything is. Strategy number 5. Understand what your reviewer needs and plan proactively. While specific requirements can vary, most financial reviews, especially internal ones, will look for all bank statements and reconciliations, income and expense ledgers, spreadsheets, donation records and acknowledgement procedures, ensuring timely tax statements are issued, payroll records if applicable, receipts and invoices for expenses, copies of board meeting minutes, especially those related to financial decisions, your church's budget for the year under review, and any internal financial policies or procedures. Your reviewer might be a qualified member of your congregation, a committee member, or a trusted volunteer with a financial background. Regardless of who it is, open communication is key. Keeping everything organized and easy to grab shows that your church is transparent and prepared. 2 things reviewers really appreciate. Here are a couple of extra tips that can make a big difference. Do a mid-year budget check-in. It's a great way to see how your actual spending lines up with your budget. If anything's way off, you've still got time to fix it before the year wraps up. Reach out to your reviewer ahead of time. Ask if there's anything specific they'll be looking for or certain documents they'll want. That way, you're not scrambling last minute. If this is your first time going through a formal review, don't stress. Just think of it like a financial checkup. The reviewer isn't there to catch you messing up. They're actually there to help you make your processes stronger and more organized. So, as you can see, preparing for your church's annual financial review doesn't have to be a source of anxiety. By consistently maintaining good bookkeeping habits, you can truly transform it into a straightforward and affirming process. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button. And if you want more small ministry tips and guides, be sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Speaking of helpful tools, if you're looking for easy-to-use systems to keep your church's finances in order all year, check out my church bookkeeping spreadsheets on Etsy. I've linked my shop in the description below. I also invite you to consider joining our community of small church leaders. You'll get immediate exclusive access to even more resources on my website when you subscribe. You can find that link in the description too. Thank you so much for watching. God bless.